Welcome back, children. Now we'll solve some of the problems from exercise 7.1. Okay, so don't bother about information, just follow the diagram. Okay, it's too better. B, C, P, Q. Here there is A, and oh sorry. Now is asking to compare APB triangle and compare AQC triangle. Yes. To show, what we have to show now? To show PA is equals to PB is equals to QC. Yeah, where I put question mark about those sides we are talking about it. Am I right? Congruence rules. So already two sides is mentioned. Am I right? So two sides already we marked it, and A, yes, A. So here we haven't used two sides. Am I right? So this rule not working out, and one more. Yes, if you get A here, if you get one angle, SAS rule we can work out for these two triangles. Or if you match one more side, we can use the triple S rule. But we can't use triple S rule for these two triangles, for triangle 1 and triangle 2. Okay, triangle APB and triangle AQC, correct? We can't apply triple S rule because we know about only two sides, and the third side we have to show both are equal. Those third sides should be equal. We have to show it. Okay. Now one logic I can say, when two lines intersecting at a point, then the two lines will make a pair of angles, and those pair of angles are equal. So those kind of angles can be called it as a vertical opposite angles, correct? If you observe in this 1 and 2 also, we can get a pair of equal angles. Those are vertical opposite angles, correct? What happened? It is a side, it's an angle, it is again a side. So we can use SAS rule for those two triangles. Am I right? So here I'll write in triangle APB, in triangle AQC. Now we should write in the form. First we have to talk about side, okay? Side PA is equals to QC and its side, and the reason for equality is already given in the figure, correct? Already given. Next I'll talk about PAB. The angle letter should be middle, okay? So I'll write PAB angle that is equals to QAC. It's an angle, correct? QAC, it's an angle. So reason, vertical opposite angles are equal. Next, one more side, AB. AB is equals to, I'll write AC, that is also a side. The reason for equality is that is also given. Now look at children, side S, angle A, side S. Okay, so now I'll write by SAS rule, triangle APB congruent to triangle AQC. Now, I told you many times, if once congruence decided of the two triangles, then the uncompared sides, uncompared angles also equal to their corresponding angles. For example, here I spoke about only one angle, so rest of the two angles I didn't. Am I right? So after congruence, even I can say these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal, with the corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so finally what I can say? So finally what I am required to show, PB is equal to QC. I'll write rule CPCT rule. What is CPCT then? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. That is CPCT rule. Remember about CPCT, because coming all problems we'll solve based on CPCT rule only. That means if once congruence decided, then we'll start comparing the corresponding parts. Okay, rest of the corresponding parts. We'll see one more example. This problem number is 8. Yeah. Now look at the 9th problem. Yeah, 9th diagram is D, B, C, A, and here point E, here point F, and join to D beta. It's mentioned it's a right angle. It's also right angle. Side, side, side. To show that, to show that is a triangle BED congruent to triangle CFD. BED, yeah, it's a triangle 1. CFD, it is a triangle 2. Now we have to compare those two. Before that, basic information I'll draw. So it's a right angle symbol, am I right? So if one of the angle of a triangle is a right angle, then the triangle can be called it as a right angled triangle. Okay, now it is a right angled triangle. The opposite, the side which is opposite to right angle is called it as a hypotenuse. Okay. Now I said the special congruence rule for right angles only, that is RHS rule. Here R represent about a right angle, and H represent about hypotenuse, and S represent about any of the side. Okay. If one side hypotenuse is gone, then rest of the two more sides will be in the triangle. So any one of the side I am talking. Okay. So look at your diagram. R is equal to R. Okay. I said right angle opposite side is hypotenuse. Am I right? So right angle opposite side had 2 marks. Right angle opposite side had 2 marks. That means hypotenuse is equal to hypotenuse. If this side also gone, then 2 more sides left. One is BE and one more ED. Correct? No? So in the both, ED have a mark 1, and in this both sides DF have a mark 1. So right angle is equal to right angle, hypotenuse is equal to hypotenuse, side is equal to side. So here RHS rule has worked out. Am I right? So just write down. In triangle BED, triangle CFD, you better write with a single letter. Angle E is equals to 90, that is equal to angle EF. It is an right angle. Correct? Next, R has gone. Hypotenuse, right angle hypotenuse BD. Okay, BD is equals to BD is equals to, I can write a CD, and it is hypotenuse. And the reason for equality is already given. Here I haven't mentioned reason, because do you know, because 90 is a measure of the angle. Already number has given. So I said that both angles are equal to the certain number. So here we can't write the reason, because we know the angles exactly. Okay. Next ED is equals to, I'll write a FD, that is also a side, and it's also given in the diagram only. Correct? So here I'll write by RHS rule, triangle BED congruent to triangle CFD. Now already our requirement has finished, but what I am telling you, okay, congruence has completed. Let compare CPCT corresponding parts. If I talk about side, then I can write side I am talking, okay. BE is equals to CF. Look at BE first two letters, CF first two letters, correct? So these two also equal by CPCT rule, okay. So these are the problems which are solved by using congruence rules, okay. So if any diagram given in the question, so there you have to focus which rule will work out in the problem, okay. So try to find it. Yeah, we'll see one more problem. Yeah, now it's 11th problem. We're going to see 11th problem, and it is one of the important problem and some logical problem even. Yeah. Given information is only one thing. Given information, given that angle BCA is equals to 2 into angle BAC. Yeah. So if you want to know BCA, you have to know what is BAC. So I'll write let, it is 11th problem beta. So if you want, you can note it down. It's important problem. Let BAC is equal to, I can write x. So in the BAC place I can write x now. BAC, whenever you represent angle with 3 letters, so now the angle lies at mid letter, okay. BAC, now I am talking angle x, it is x now, okay. Next, so therefore angle BCA is equals to 2 into BAC. So already BAC value we got it x, correct? So 2 into x, we got it as 2x. But where is BAC? BCA. Yeah, now you got it 2x. Now do one construction in the diagram. Make a little modification in the diagram. What is that? Extend CB up to the point D, such that CB is equals to BD. Yeah, what is saying that just extend the point up to the point D such that BD side and CB side both should be same and join A and D. What happened after joining here? After joined here, we got it at two triangles, triangle 1 and triangle 2, correct? So now what I'll do, now I'll compare in triangle ABC and the triangle ABD. Yeah, now I'm going to compare the triangles. Okay, you have a right angle, look at other side also right angle. If you want to use RHS rule, because these are right angles, correct? R okay, but R opposite, right angle opposite side is hypotenuse, but we don't know what is the relation of hypotenuse. We don't know whether they are equal or unequal, same or different. We don't know anything about it. So RHS rule we can't use. I told you already 90 degrees is right angle, okay, but before that it is an angle. First it is an angle, later specially it is a right angle, okay. So by angle property we can use some other properties, okay, congruence rules. The letter which gives A, that congruence rules we can use. What we'll use? Look at side and side we got it, hammer it. Angle we got it. Yeah, either we can use SAS rule, correct? Yes, A we got it. Yes, A up to here. Okay. Side we need it. Correct? No. If you observe, AB is a common side for both triangles. Correct? Got it all? Yes. Okay. Now I'll write. Just focus on it. What I'll write? CB is equals to, I'll write DB. It is on side and it's already given. Where do we given it? Correct? Already in the construction we know. CB, okay. DB is nothing but BD. That's it. Okay. Next, angle ABC, that is a 90. That is angle ABD. Correct? It is a right angle and it's simply angle. Okay. Next, I'll write AB is equals to AB. It's an side. So simple, I'll write by SAS rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. Yeah, just look at the congruence ones. What is congruence tells us? Triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. That means these two are equal. So corresponding parts are equal. Look at the corner angle is 2x. So here I'll write the angle also 2x. Look at the corner angle is x. So other part also x. Now I'll erase. Okay. Yes. Okay. Actually, what should we show? We have to show AC is equals to 2BC. Okay. These are relation to show. Okay. Now look at beta. In triangle ACD, angle A is equals to angle C is equals to angle D is equal to 2x. How can you know? C angle 2x, okay. D angle also 2x, okay, we got it. A angle x plus x, we can write it as 2x. So in a triangle, if the three angles are equal, it represents it, meaning that the three sides also equal. Okay, so what I'll write now? AC is equals to one side. Next CD is equals to, next I'll write DA. Correct? So look at these two. So therefore I'll write AC is equals to CD, but CD had two parts. Am I right? One part is BC from here to here plus, and one more part is BD. Correct? What the mark tells us? The BD length is equal to BC length. Am I right? So from the diagram we know BD and BC are same. Correct? So BC, in the place BD also we can write BC because the both parts are same. So BC plus BC, will write it as 2BC. That's nothing but AC is equals to So understanding congruence problems are little hard, but if you understand the congruence rules how to use in the diagrams, then it gets very easy. I hope you'll focus more on the 11th problem, that means this problem. Okay, focus it on more and try to understand what concepts I used here. Here I used the concept of SAS rule, and later I said that three angles are equal, so the three sides also equal. If three sides of a triangle are equal, the triangle can be called it as an equilateral triangle. And in equilateral triangle, each angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so you should have a basic ideas. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you very much, children. Have a nice day.